It's week 1 of the 2024 season, and we've got a rematch of last year's AFC Championship game. It's the Ravens and the Chiefs on Thursday night primetime.
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Great to start this regular season. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen here in the booth. Man, Greg, we waited a long time to get here, but here we are in EA Sports, kicking off the season with the Ravens and the Chiefs at Arrowhead. Can't ask for more.
And all eyeballs all summer long are on. We cannot wait to see what kicks off the next NFL season. And we know it's always going to be the Super Bowl champion from the year before. But who is the opponent? I'll tell you what, the schedule makers, they got this one perfect. I mean, to think Ravens coming here as the Chiefs hoist that Super Bowl flag. Ravens think that they got a shot this year to find themselves in that same exact position that the Chiefs were just 1 year ago.
After a long offseason, the time has finally arrived. Welcome to the kickoff game. And off we go for 2024 on EA Sports. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit.
Oh, and they come after him right away, and Deputy goes on the first play of the game.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. In motion comes Andrews. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
First and 10 now from the 36. In motion comes Andrews. They'll look to throw here on first down. To the right side here, pass is caught. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. In motion comes Andrews. They'll look to throw yet again. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll look to throw again. To the tight end, Likely. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the...
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
There's just something special about week one, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. A give here to Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. To the left side, caught by Kelce. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Gray is the motion man here. On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Kelce. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They put Kelce in motion. Off the play fake. Yep. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. One of the Ravens has it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Oh, man, what a start for this team. 2 drives, 2 scores, and it's both their scores. First one by the offense, and Greg, now the defense gets one on the board.
Yeah, and this is just a dream scenario, Mike. I mean, you talk so often, guys, we got to start the game and capture some momentum. We have to go out and impose our will on our opponent. In this case, both sides of the ball have clearly come to play. We got a special teams touchdown, Mike, and we can go for the trifecta.
Next to score, Ravens 14, Chiefs nothing.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. To start the drive.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the rookie first-round pick, Xavier Worthy. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardy now with the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They run with the longtime Titan. It's Derrick Henry. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go again here with Henry. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Raven first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. They'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to Hardy. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Gray is the motion man here. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
They put Kelsey in motion. Now he'll run.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it off. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field. Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more down.
And he will get into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense make their way out to take over once more. So the 2024 NFL season now officially underway. A great slate for the rest of the weekend begins tomorrow, 8:15 Eastern. The Packers and the Eagles in Brazil, in Sao Paulo. A lot of big games Sunday. Raiders, Chargers, Jim Harbaugh's Charger coaching debut. Tennessee, Chicago, Caleb Williams quarterback debut. We'll be in Detroit for Sunday Night Football. The Rams and the Lions in a playoff rematch. And then Monday night, Aaron Rodgers returns. Jets and Niners from Santa Clara.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Point after now from Tucker. His kick is good. And the Ravens are able to extend the lead.
35, Chiefs 7.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Hardman now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Right back to the air following that pick six. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
At the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Got a man, that's Rashee Rice. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs.
A run, it's Pacheco. He'll work forward for a couple. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. That's complete, left side to Worthy. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Got a man, it's Kelsey. Complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. This caught right side by Worthy. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Off he goes. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense getting set to get back to work. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a 1st down. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
Plays like that, Mike, are a big reason why Chris Jones has a strong argument to make the case for the best interior defender in the entire league, coming off his 4th consecutive All-Pro selection, and he was rewarded for it pretty handsomely this offseason with a new contract.
In motion comes Andrews. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now, faking the give. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
21 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. He'll drop to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. It is 3rd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in by Hardy. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Back to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Quick throw, taken in, and the Ravens are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Now he takes off. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Michael, thanks very much to you and Greg. A great first half of football for you two as it...
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Here comes Worthy to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Gray is the motion man here. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll look to throw. This one complete right side. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Looking middle. He's got Kelsey. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Hardy now with the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been as good as advertised. Take you through some of the highlights. 4 touchdown passes on point with his receivers right throughout and continuing to master running and executing this offense. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Derrick Henry. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's second and 10. In motion comes Andrews. On second and 10, they'll try to throw. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. We're going to go right back to Henry. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. He'll get this out wide. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
In motion comes Andrews. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's got another one. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception.
Slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times, and at times, really bad offense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. That is brought in at the 10. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Here's Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardy now with the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Hey, Greg, this has been something to watch. Let's go through some of these highlights. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown.
And this is one of those games where dreams are a reality, Mike, and you just can't ever predict when you're going to have a game like today, where just every play call, every ball that you throw, every option that you have downfield is wide open and productive. It's pretty incredible, the ability for them to continue to have their way with this defense, because barring some sort of change from this secondary where they come up with some answers, I don't even think they're done scoring just yet.
2nd and 11. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and 6. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
In motion comes Andrews. This one complete to Bateman. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down, Baltimore.
In motion comes Andrews. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the toss, right side to Henry. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. On the give, here's Henry. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Now this time they'll look to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. RPO, they throw it to Rice. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
It's 3rd down and 4.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the Ravens' 36-yard line.
They put Kelce in motion. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now that's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. And I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. And this has been a fantastic performance to this point, putting the league on notice. They want to be title contenders. Nothing they've done tonight is going to make anyone think otherwise. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And a short pickup there to about the 36. Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. That's on the 2nd rounder out of Washington, Roger Rosengarten. It's the tight end Likely in motion. He'll drop to throw. To the tight end Likely. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll run it on first down with Henry, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
That's into the hands of Flowers. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. There's that man again. Another catch.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
He's got it at the 3. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
1st and goal, and it's Henry. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. And this impressive Week 1 performance continues as they add yet another touchdown.
I just can't stress how impressive this performance has been today, Mike. I mean, not only on Week 1 to find yourself on the road, but to really dominate and have the efficiency early in the season offensively. And you could tell they were prepared coming into the start of this season, and boy, have they showed it.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Hardman now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. He tosses over the 5.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Here we go. One final. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that do it. This one comes to an end. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And that kicks off the 2024 season. Partner, good to get it underway, especially with you as we start our run together on EA Sports. Man, Greg, that was fun. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. For the second year in a row, the visitors spoil the Chiefs' party in the opener. This time, it's the Ravens. We say good night from Arrowhead.